Welcome to this MyCom Screencast on how to use artificial intelligence for your church. We've all heard of the artificial intelligence explosion that's happening all over the internet, and the main focus of that is on a large language model artificial intelligence called ChatGPT. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to use it well, and how to avoid the pitfalls that exist within it. But in order to know how to use it, we need to know what it is. But before we do that, let's log in. Simply go to chat.openai.com, click login. You can use all sorts of things to authenticate your login, including just using your Google account. You might have to verify you're a human to the artificial intelligence. Then you're in. ChatGPT is a large language model artificial intelligence. Basically, it uses massive amounts of computing power to generate human-sounding responses to text prompts. One technologist described it as autocorrect on steroids. It basically pieces together words that are likely to be the next appropriate word based on the prompt that you give it. We can actually let ChatGPT tell you. We're going to ask ChatGPT if it can tell us what ChatGPT is in 100 words. It says ChatGPT is a large language model developed by OpenAI that is capable of generating human-like text. It is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture, which uses deep learning techniques to learn from a vast amount of I'm already confused. But don't worry, ChatGPT is aware of all kinds of different things, including styles and comprehension levels, so you can ask it a slightly different question. Yeah, but what do you mean? How can you say this in a way my third grader can understand it? ChatGPT is a computer program that can talk to people like you do. It has learned a lot of things from reading many books and websites, and it can use that knowledge to answer your questions and have conversations with you. Think of it like a really smart robot friend that you can talk to using words. It can help you with homework, answer your questions, or just chat with you like a friend. As creepy as that might sound, that's really what it is. It has a large variety of uses, but all around using language and words. So when you are using ChatGPT, what is really important is to give it clear, direct prompts so that it will generate the words that you are looking for it to generate. Now, it can be a lot of fun because it understands things like style and tone and slang. So let's get some content for a lesson that involves a process piece about how to create a ham sandwich. We'll ask it, can you give instructions on how to make a ham sandwich? But we are going to add a style, and we'll say, in the style of a King James Bible verse. Verily, hearken unto these instructions on how thou mayest prepare a ham sandwich fit for thy king's table. Take unto thy hand a slice of bread, soft and fresh, and lay it upon a platter. Then take of the ham, cut in thin slices, and place it upon the bread in a pleasing arrangement. And lo, take also a slice of cheese. Okay, probably lost you down the rabbit hole of making a ChatGPT create King James versions of everyday tasks. But for those of you who are still with us, we can dig into using it to help you generate other content, maybe things like marketing content. One thing to remember is that ChatGPT is good at making well-crafted sentences, but it's not always great on getting facts correct. So if you use it to create content for you, it can end up creating content that sounds great, but is confidently wrong. So it's probably not time to let ChatGPT generate your next lesson, but it can help with creating ad copy. And it's important when we add details, that copy can be very customized. Let's ask it to help us create a Facebook advertisement for a choir concert at First United Methodist Church featuring Handel's Messiah and a performance by the violinist Geneva Brahm. There's lots of details in there, and that's important. Now you see that it is creating a Facebook advertisement. Come and experience the magic of Handel's Messiah performed by our talented choir. The captivating performance of renowned violinist Geneva Brahm is brilliant. It's got a picture that you could do. It's got hashtags and it's got a title. But when I see that, I know that that's a pretty long title for Facebook. So what we're going to do is say, this is great, but what about a title that is shorter? So we can give it a word requirement and ask it, can you create a headline for this that is less than 60 characters long? And it will. Experience Handel's Messiah and violinist Geneva Brahm on December 12th, but that's a little basic. So let's see if they can punch it up a little. Brilliant. Celebrate the holiday with Handel's Messiah and violinist Geneva Brahm. You've got all that you need except, of course, an image. There are also apps that are artificial intelligence that will generate images. You've probably heard of Midjourney. The one done by this company, OpenAI, is called DALL-E 2. So let's hop on over to DALL-E 2 and click on Try DALL-E. We are wanting this to create a Facebook ad for us. So we're just going to put in exactly what we want. And our prompt here is going to show us a little bit about the uniqueness of DALL-E and other artificial intelligence image generation tools. So we ask for it to give us a Facebook ad featuring a choir and a violinist in a winter setting singing Handel's Messiah. We click generate and let it go. It doesn't take very long, but what we see is it has taken our request very specifically and shown us an ad that has some of what we're looking for, but actually is really showing us that the ad itself has how it maybe might appear on Facebook with all sorts of strange text everywhere. So let's ask it for a choir and a violinist in a winter setting. So now that's just the image. We took out the Facebook ad piece of it and the Handel's Messiah piece of it, just the image that we are looking for. And we see that looks really interesting. We have violinists, we have the people, but some of these look a little bit strange. And here's where the DALL-E really excels. Like the ChatGPT, it is able to think about styles and artists and all sorts of details. So we can say, but what if it was like a painting like Van Gogh's Starry Night? So we put that in the prompt, give it more details, and we'll see it comes up with something very different. Look at that. A beautiful set of images. Now, I like these, but a lot of them have, the ones that I like the most have multiple violinists, and we actually only have a single violinist. So we will add that detail and click generate again. Now we have several beautiful images that we might select from in the style of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. You can keep playing with these, but these would be a really great choice for your Facebook ad for your choir concert. And no one else will have the same image. The more detail you can put into your description in DALL-E, the more accurate you're going to get. You can put feel and warmth and all kinds of detail. So let's just try one that has lots of detail. Trying to do a sermon graphic for a sermon about having enough time And so we'll use a lot of words. We'll ask for it to give us a photorealistic pocket watch on a desk with a leather insert. The watch is made of gold and the desk is illuminated by a single candle. It has a warm feeling, but there's something magical about it. The pocket watch fills half of the frame. You click generate and you'll see all of a sudden the power of DALL-E to create just the image you're looking for. Beautiful. And anytime you need an image that's just a certain way, put all the details that you need into DALL-E and generate the images that you're looking for. If you want to click one, you can simply click on it, select the download button, and it will download onto your computer and you'll be ready to go. So whether you are using text or images or both, AI can speed up your content creation and help you communicate with ease. We hope this MyCom Screencast has been helpful.